Who dat? Who dat? Oh, here's my boy.
What's up, Kit and Kat? Today is Saturday, September 3rd, and as you can see, I am back at the old homestead in Ohio. So I just finished up a glute workout. I'm really happy because I really didn't experience any limitations as far as mobility, movements, etc. after surgery. I have been cleared to train again. I just can't do any chest work, which is fine because I don't train chest anyway. I'm definitely going to be very sore after taking, this was the longest break I've had to take from training or just any form of exercise, like back when I danced, back when all of that, like in over 10 years. I was going, like the first like 4 or 5 days, I was like, oh, I'm getting so much work done. And then it was like, I'm going insane. Although I'm being very careful and paying attention to, you know, how I feel, like if anything feels wrong. But it was a leg day, so I didn't really have any overhead anything. With lunges, I did have to keep the bar a little bit lighter just so that I could get it overhead. And I just kind of popped it without going into, you know, arm extension. But anywho, so yeah, great workout. I'm so happy about it. It felt so good. Oh my gosh. And it's a beautiful day outside, like, look, gorgeous. So I'm about to make a little bit of breakfast. Actually, I'll show you guys. So I woke up early this morning and I meditated. I snuggled with my boy, aka my dog. I don't have like an actual human boy. Dogs are better anyway. So I did that, and then I planned out my day. I did my August reflections. Passion planners are really cool because they have a spot for you to reflect every month, which I think is really, really neat. So I planned out my whole day. I will show you. This is what's on the agenda today. And then I go ahead and take everything that's on my to-do list and I like translate it into my passion planner. So I'm about to make a little breakfast, then I'm gonna lay outside, get some sun, do some work. I'm gonna brainstorm for some blogs and for some YouTube posts. But yeah, I'm gonna take you along on a little day in the life in case you guys say you want more of those. So there's Mom. Everybody loves Mom.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
What you doing?
I am recovering outdoor chairs.
Oh, very fun.
Fabric, foam. What more could you want on a Saturday afternoon?
I could think of like multiple things.
I got some chocolate over here too.
Okay, there you go.
Right.
There you go. You got some of this wine over here. Oh guys, I got them to try 19 Crimes last night and they both approved. So that was good. Also, our crime was number 5. I don't know if you can see that. Impersonating an Egyptian. So that, I guess I impersonated an Egyptian last night. Whatever, it's fine. It's just another Friday. My goal is to get all 19 corks, like all 19 different crimes, and make like a cool little art thing out of them. So I'm gonna start collecting them. And if you guys get one that like you have duplicates of and I don't have, like we need to start doing like a little cork trade. But anyway, I'm gonna make breakfast.
There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, so don't even listen. I'm a bad boy, breaking it hard, and I'm free falling, and I'm free falling.
Hey, Logan. Oh, yawn. Big yawn. That was a good one.
Alright, y'all. So we are just checking things off the old to-do list. Oh, so bright. And we're going to Target. Also, found this random, oh, that shadow though. This random $15 Starbucks gift card. So I'm gonna get some iced green tea because iced green tea is delicious and I bleed health. Hold on. Awkward getting in car transition. Ugh. So, I just wanted to share with y'all a quick little moment that I just had. But I was sitting and I was planning out my food for the day. Like I just kept looking and I was like, I just have macros left, I have macros left, I have macros left. And I'm like, I'm not even hungry. So I just want to talk about that because I've historically been one of those people that's like, oh my God, I'm forever hungry all the time. So one thing, I definitely think surgery downregulated my appetite a little bit, but also what I think is happening, because I kind of felt this way like before I had surgery and before I was completely inactive for whatever amount of time, like I just wasn't hungry. Like Nick has a little spot on our updates for how is hunger, and I would always be like, it's not existent, like I don't have it, I feel fine. And I think this is, see that little light beam right there from the sun? Yeah, that is that moment when your body, your hunger and satiety hormones are upregulating and you're listening to your body's signals, because when you diet down for a show or just for whatever, your hunger hormones are all out of whack and you just always think you're hungry, you're perma hungry. But when you kind of just like let things come back to normal gradually, it's like, hey, we can actually listen to these signals now. So I think my hormones are upregulating, which is the purpose of this little rant, which is great. All right, and I have the house. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding hell. Also took it upon myself to get the new coffee tumbler because my old one always leaks. Like it always dribbles on me, and it always happens when I'm wearing white and I can't deal with it. So I got the matte black one because duh. So it's 2016 and I still feel awkward vlogging in public, by myself at least. Things I can eat no matter how not hungry I am. Cereal. While we're in the car, non-gym related health tip. Y'all saw a few videos back that I've been trying to focus on posture lately. So I sit my car seat up so that I'm forced to sit upright instead of like driving like this, like, you know, riding nerdy. No, I put my car seat upright so that I'm forced to sit with good posture, my core engaged, spine in alignment, all that stuff. So I do that on long drives, on short drives, and if I catch myself kind of like sinking, I'm like, oh girl, get back with it. So posture tip, posture is super important. And the daily habits you have are super important. The daily movement patterns that you have are really important. So how you bend down to grab things, how you sit on a regular basis, you know, positions your body's in, because Wolf's Law, your bones adapt to the positions they're in all the time. So if you're constantly slumped over, your bones are actually going to adapt. You're going to be slumped over. So posture, and that will also translate into your lifting. What's up YouTube? It's Sunday now. Yesterday I got home from the grocery store, worked on my schoolwork and my clients, and then I went to visit my grandma in the nursing home. It is not easy going there and being there, but it means a lot to me to get to see her when I'm home. So that is what I did last night, and then I came home. After that, I went with my mom, came home after that, ate a little bit, just kind of sat and chilled, worked on some biomechanics, went to bed. Here we are, it is Sunday. Today's workout is going to be the real teller because I'm working shoulders today. My prediction, I'm going to test some very light overhead work, but my prediction is that I won't be able to do a lot of overhead work because of the stretch to the incisions. I am playing things a little bit safer with upper body training just because I'm not trying to screw up a surgery that I just paid for and that I just got and that I've been very pleased with so far. But we're gonna see what we can do, and we're gonna make the most of it, and we're gonna make the best of it, and we're gonna make progress doing it. So here's what I'm wearing for the gym today. This is, I believe this is a cool racerback from Lululemon. I love the new jacquard print. Like, can we just talk about that? It literally, it reminds me of like a blurred snow leopard. I don't know, I'm obsessed with it. It's one of their new fall prints. So I'm wearing that. Then I'm wearing these Gymshark sculpture leggings. You can't really see them because it's dark. Can you see them? Yeah, I love these. And they have a little pocket, like I stick my phone in there. Super nice. And my Yeezys, hello. So that's what we're wearing. We're gonna go to the gym, about to mix up my pre-workout. Let's do it. I still got a bicep. You still kicking. You made it through. Good job. Such a gym tool, flexing in the mirror. Typical pre-workout of 1 scoop of Sunrise Alphamine, 2 scoops of Paradise Cooler High Volume,
and matching slash product placement. Just went up to the gym. I probably won't film anything if it's busy in there. I can't tell right now if it's busy. If it's not busy, I may try and film some stuff. But my goal here is, you know, seeing what I can accomplish, seeing what's limiting. I told you guys I like to go into each and every workout with a specific purpose. So obviously one purpose is always to get better. But today, the specific purpose is assessing what movements I am capable of, which ones I have to tone back a little bit, and learning how to get better even with any limitations that I may face. So here we go.
All right, so I just wanted to come at you guys with another voiceover since today's workout is a little bit modified. So starting with the warm-up, basically with my warm-ups, whether it be for upper body or lower body, I'm trying to prepare my body to go through the movements that it's going to have to go through in the actual workout, in the actual working sets. So with upper body, I start unweighted, then I move to lightly weighted, and then I move to bands. So I started with some circumductions, then ab and adduction of the arm, and then here we have arm circles, and then internal, external rotation. And like I said, I start unweighted, and then I move to very, very lightweight, and then to banded work, just to get the muscles moving, just to get things activated without, you know, taxing myself before the actual lift itself. But you don't want to lift cold. I do not recommend that. That just increases your risk for injury. But again, think of the movements you do during your training and mimic those movement patterns in your warm-up. These exercises right here are actually one of my favorite for rear delts. Not just as a warm-up, but as like a superset with stuff. So band pull-aparts with the underhand grip, I love those. So moving into the actual workout itself, since I can't do anything overhead really, it feels too uncomfortable still at this point. I just have to get creative with the movements that I can do. All right, so started out with some barbell front raises, basically just alternated almost like a superset between underhanded grip, front raises, and then just regular pronated grip front raises. With these, make sure you are actually with all of the exercises in this, and I think about this a lot with upper body, control the eccentric. I respond really well from a growth standpoint to controlled eccentrics with upper body movements. And then when you have a bar in your hands, another cue that I use a lot is think about pulling the bar apart, especially when I'm not pressing in this workout, obviously, but I think of that a lot when it comes to pressing. But even with things like the front raises, or even somewhat with the upright rows that you see here, thinking about pulling the bar apart. Now with upright rows, make sure that your elbows are staying high throughout the movement. And then this next exercise right here, I got this from Lex Fitness. I really like his videos and his content, but I believe he called this his 3-point shoulder circuit or something to that effect. But it is a combination of it's a hammer grip, straight arm laterals, bent arm laterals, and then palms facing each other, front raises. So I use that as a burnout. I did 3 sets of that. I think I did 10 each exercise. So you do those 3 exercises back to back, then take a rest, and then do it again. And I also added in some more lateral and rear delt work, but that is about going to wrap it up. Let me know if you guys like these voiceovers, and I will see you in the rest of the video.
Alrighty guys, it is about almost 6 o'clock, yeah, because I need to leave at 6 o'clock, and I'm about to go grab dinner with a friend from home, but I just wanted to briefly touch on something. So I'm going to include a physique update, you know, all of that stuff. So first and foremost, I did have to take time off from training while I was recovering from surgery. But as you can also see, my weight kind of stayed the same. However, I don't look the same. So this is why weight is not everything. Due to not training, due to not having a training stimulus, even though I was still eating food, eating carbs, eating, you know, enough calories to technically keep muscle fullness, that lack of training stimulus kind of flattened out my muscles, flattened out my body, and it was honestly really discouraging. But I know that, you know, it's just a temporary thing. It's just a matter of time, and just a couple more workouts, just get back into the swing of things, and that fullness will return. Things will fill back out. It's not a step back. It's just different. So it's a really easy quick fix. But again, weight is not everything. Like, my weight stayed the same, but my look is completely different. I'm not as hard, I'm not as tight, I'm not as full. So that's just kind of what happens. And then another thing I wanted to touch on, you guys have probably seen the scale that I'm using in a lot of other YouTubers' videos, and I'm going to give an honest review of it here. Now, prefacing this, the company that sent me this scale, Vanity Planet, I do absolutely love the food scale they sent me. I use it every single day. I'm all about it. But with the body weight scale that they sent me, they call it their body analyzer scale. And while I compared it to the scale that I already had at home in terms of accuracy with weight, and it's very accurate with weight, but the thing that I have a problem with is all of the different like body fat measurements and everything. For one, there is no need to try and track your body fat every single day. It does not matter. Even if you're prepping for a show and you're getting on stage, yes, your body fat needs to decrease, but you don't need to know. You don't need to tell the judges, like, I got it tested back when I was in prep just for fun. Like, it really doesn't tell you anything. And using a scale as a form of body fat measurement is not accurate, like, at all. And that one's like one of the least accurate forms of body fat testing. But just another thing, and why I'm not going to provide you with a discount code for it, why I'm not going to endorse it, is like, even though I still use it, even though I use it to track my weight, I don't pay attention to that body fat shit that's on there because it literally changes every single day. Like, and that's just going to be from water fluctuation, not fat fluctuation. Like, guys. And just as a coach, I work with females and I see them freak out over gaining half a pound of weight. Gaining when it could just be a fluctuation. Like, so for that reason, I would not condone getting a scale that measures your body fat every single day because that's just another thing to obsess about. It's okay to look at things objectively. You know, if you want to track your body fat progress over time by going and getting it tested while you're dieting, while you're in a prep, and then throughout your off season, like, that's fine. But even just like with weighing yourself every day, it's so easy to get obsessive about things. So I don't condone getting it. Like, I see people freak out over half a pound, so I don't even want to know what would happen if they would see their body fat change from day to day. Like, no, stop. Honestly, if they hadn't sent it to me, I wouldn't have bought it because it's very expensive. You know, you can go to Target or Walmart or wherever and get a cheaper scale that's just as accurate, that just tracks your weight. If you want to track progress, my best advice to you is track your weight. Also, Sam James made a really good video about this scale and I just really like her. She's really funny. But you know, if you want to track your progress, this is what I do. I take weekly progress photos. I do check my weight daily just because it doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, don't track it daily. If you get obsessed about it, don't track it daily. So yeah, progress pictures every week, measurements every week, and then I do track my weight. I don't necessarily do daily anymore. During prep, I would do it daily just to monitor fluctuation, and I still do it probably 4 to 5 times a week just to monitor fluctuation, but I'm not gonna freak out and be like, oh my god, I didn't check my weight today. So that's my 2 cents. You don't need this. I do love the food scale. Like I said, the link for that is always in my description box, but the body weight scale does not have the MDunk stamp of approval. And that's not a knock against anyone that does advertise it, that does promote it, that does have a code for it. It's just not my glass of champagne. It's not my 19 crimes, if you will. But okay, I'm gonna finish getting ready, gonna throw on my outfit, gotta steam it actually, and then I'm out of here. Why do I snap so much? Snap. Ta-da! All right, I'm ready. So I'm gonna cut the video here so I can go enjoy dinner and just enjoy my time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something from it, please give it a thumbs up below. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel. The same thing I always say. I love y'all. Have a great day. Leave a comment below and tell me the best part about your day so far today. Leave a comment. All right, I love y'all. Bye.